Thank you. I'd just like to say.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand and join us for the singing of our national anthem, and please remain standing for an honor song by Thunder Jack, who is Bear Clan from the Oneida Nation.
Ton bras
Thank you, Thunderjack. Please take your seats. On behalf of George Brown College, I would like to welcome you all, graduates, family, and friends, to this afternoon's convocation exercises for the class of 2013. My name is Laura Jo Gunter, and I'm the Senior Vice President Academic. It is my pleasure to serve as your Masters of Ceremonies for this afternoon. Graduates, today we have gathered to recognize your academic achievements. You have worked hard to get here. I extend warm congratulations to you all on this special day. Our convocation ceremony today is taking place on the traditional lands of the Mississauga of New Credit. I would like to introduce the members of our platform party. I ask them to stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. It is my pleasure to introduce Sally Horsfall Eaton, the first Chancellor of George Brown College. From the Board of Governors for George Brown College, Lynn Nagel, Chair. From George Brown College, Ann Sato, President. Eugene Harrigan, Vice President, Corporate Services. Paul Rupert, Chief Information Officer. Andrew Zalvin, Acting Vice President, Marketing and Strategic Enrollment Management. Diane Tessier, Registrar. Dr. Corey Ross, Dean, Center for the Community Services and Early Childhood and Center for Health Sciences. Dr. Georgia Cartero, Dean, Center for Preparatory and Liberal Studies. And Brenda Pipitone, Dean, Academic Services and Student Affairs. Our keynote speaker this afternoon is Chris Kanopik, who will be more formally introduced later in the program. And finally, the staff and faculty of the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood and the Center for Health Sciences at George Brown College. Ladies and gentlemen, your platform party. This afternoon, we are recognizing the graduates from the School of Deaf and Deafblind Studies and the School of Social and Community Services in the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood and from the School of Health and Wellness in the Center for Health Sciences. Our interpreters this afternoon are Monique Ledrew, Tara Everett, Courtney McLean, Paul Ledrew, and Laura Henry. Our captioner is Joanne Anderson. I now invite Chancellor Sally Horsfall Eaton to address the graduating class. Madam Chancellor.
Okay, so you made it. Congratulations. I know how hard you all worked, and I think it's wonderful that you're here at the moment. It's a big day for you. And I'm sure you're all wondering where this road will take you. By the way, your parents and family are wondering too. And I can't tell you, I don't know, perhaps where you think you're going to be 5 years from now will be quite different from where you actually are. But I can offer some words of advice regarding what I consider to be the determinants of success at work and in life. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts, than money, than circumstances, than what other people think or do. We cannot change the inevitable. Bad things do happen, and that is life. The only thing we can do is play the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I'm convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes and in turn in charge of our lives. We determine our own family, our own attitudes, our own feelings, and our own happiness, and no one else can do that for you. So be irrepressibly positive. Be the person who's fun to be around, who's welcome most everywhere, who's cheerful and happy, rather than the doom and gloom pessimist who's routinely shunned at work and in the classroom and certainly isn't welcome at happy hour. So smile and be cheerful and play nice or go home. Now, the world is made up of leaders and followers, and we couldn't possibly survive without both. Many of us aspire to be leaders, either in the workplace or the community, and many of us tremble at the thought. Some leaders are very effective, and some, frankly, are misplaced. Do each of you know what you are or what you should be? Some people do all the things a leader does, but are reticent to speak up or don't want to be, quotes, leading the troops. And this person fills the role of the invisible leader, leading from behind, the advisor. And if that is you, such a person is diligent, studies the issues, and is thoughtful and helpful at looking at options. All good leaders indeed need and want advisors who can act as a sounding board. So if that's what you are, be proud of it. Leadership is taken, not given, not intentionally, but simply by the actions of an individual. A potential leader is the first to step forward to do a job, the first to make useful, thoughtful suggestions, the first to get things done. One doesn't do this for recognition, but simply because it's the natural inclination to be part of the action, to lead. A good leader has a vision of where things should go. And I'm a believer that a good dose of common sense, coupled with some naivety, can be of great benefit. You know, many great achievements in this world occurred because the visionary wasn't deterred by the obstacles that could stand in front of them and didn't really perhaps know that they were there. So dare to dream. Now, as Chancellor, I worked to maintain George Brown's outstanding reputation. And now, as alumni, please help me by being ambassadors for the college. At George Brown, we are a family, so stay involved. This is now your alma mater. And in closing, I would like to quote from William Shakespeare's play, The Reluctant Graduate. But as you've probably figured out, I can't because Shakespeare never wrote such a play. So instead, you get a Sally quote. Today, you are a graduate, and you've had lots of fun. Now it's time to capitalize on all that you have done. So make it happen, go for it, and good luck to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. I will now call upon Dean Corey Ross to address the graduating class on behalf of the Center for Health Sciences and the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood, and to introduce our keynote speaker.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Platform Party, faculty, staff, graduating students, family, and friends. It gives me great pleasure to address the 2013 graduating class. We at the college are very proud of you. Each of you has sacrificed and persevered in order to be here today. When I was asked to speak to you, I thought, what could I say? What words of wisdom could I impart to you? What insight could I leave with you so that these few moments could be meaningful? Thinking about my career in education, I thought I could offer you some tips to thrive in your field of choice. These tips are simple: responsibility, accountability, and lifelong learning. Responsibility is a construct that binds you, the people you serve, and your profession. Today, you have elevated your level of commitment and responsibility to perform. Be responsible and move your career and profession forward in any way that you can. Accountability is a construct that will help you navigate the system and propel your career into the stratosphere. You are the newest guardians of your profession. Guard it well, practice it fully, and respect the power it possesses. Be accountable for your actions. Remember, you have the ability to change people's lives. The third tip is lifelong learning. Never stop learning. Always quest and thirst for more training and education. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to those people you serve. Neurosurgeon Dr. Dwight Parkinson, a mentor of mine in graduate school, used to recite this verse: "It's easy to stand in the sun and talk to the man in the shade. It's easy to ride in a well-made boat and tell others how to wade. It's easy to tell another how best to carry the pack, but you'll never know the weight of the load until the weight is on your back." Take heed of these words. They remind us every day of our human and professional duty. As an alumnus of George Brown College, stay in contact with your school. You and your school are partners from this day forward. George Brown College today is stronger because of you, and you will enjoy the rights and privileges of your training because you have graduated from a recognized leader in education. I hope that your time at George Brown College has engendered in you a sense of wonderment, an appreciation for the marvel of education and learning, for the complexity of the human mind, and for the richness and variety of the human experience. I've also hope you've come away with a sense of humility. Understand your limitations. Accept that. Despite the tremendous amount we know, there are areas we are still learning. Finally, never stop asking questions. Remember, he or she who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. He or she who does not question remains a fool forever. So congratulations to the graduates of 2013. May this be the gateway to a future filled with opportunity, and may your pathway be one of great happiness and success. I now have the distinct pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Chris Konopik, President and CEO of the Canadian Hearing Society. Deaf since birth, Chris Konopik has a wealth of experience and knowledge, both personal and professional, about the issues confronting people who are culturally deaf, oral deaf, deafened, and hard of hearing. Prior to his appointment as President and CEO of the Canadian Hearing Society in 2010, Chris had been the Regional Director of the CHS Hamilton office. Chris has a long-standing connection and involvement with the deaf community across Canada, as well as a strong commitment to breaking down the barriers encountered by people who are hard of hearing, deafened, and oral deaf. Chris has a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Arts from Gallaudet University in Washington, D.C. Over the years, he has served his community in many roles, including chair of the 2003 World Congress of the World Federation of the Deaf in Montreal. He was co-founder of the GBC Interpreter Training Program and has lectured across Canada on topics that include rights for people with disabilities, education, and accessibility. He has served as Executive Director and President of the Ontario Association of the Deaf and Canadian Association of the Deaf. He is currently a member of the Halton Hills Municipality Accessibility Committee. Please join me in welcoming Chris Konopik to the podium.
Good afternoon, Madam Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Platform Party, graduates, George Brown faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen. The most important group of which today is our graduates of 2013. I am honored to be here. I was contacted quite some time ago and asked if I would address the graduating class. And I said, absolutely. I'm thrilled to be here to join in your celebration today. George Brown College is a very dear friend of mine. For a number of years, I have had the honor of working with George Brown College. My biography was just given. I am culturally deaf. I am very proud of who I am. And by clapping, I don't hear you clapping. So in the deaf community, what we do is we wave our hands like this so that we're able to see you clapping. So again, congratulations to the class of 2013. Are you excited today? There we go. And you absolutely should be. I was sitting there thinking, wow, 20 years ago, I was graduating from Gallaudet University. And the feeling, the excitement, the chills, I'm reliving those again today. And I can imagine how each and every one of you sitting in those seats is feeling. I mean, all of the time that you have been at George Brown College, and this is the moment of celebration. I'm sure you're thinking about the party tonight. Yeah? Of course. And then the next step. What happens tomorrow? Where does that lead? And I'm here today because I want to encourage you. You as George Brown College students have gone through the number of years to be able to bring you here. Your professors have taught you and guided you. They have shared their knowledge. They have shared their experiences. They've shared their challenges and their successes. And all of that is what is given to you to equip you with these tools. The tools that they are equipping you with will allow you to move forward and build on what you've already learned. All of you in many different careers start to make that path and move forward. In your career, you're going to work with people. And I mean people, human beings. They breathe the same air as everybody else in this room. And these are the people that you've chosen to work with. And you should be honored to work in a career that you are going to be able to support individuals to allow them to experience success. Are you with me? In Ontario and across Canada, we see people every day experience barriers. It could be a barrier to service, it could be a barrier to accessing something, a barrier to equality, barriers to employment, barriers to education, and many others. You are now graduating today. And you are now going to be individuals who are able to open the doors for so many. You're representing our needs. You are representing what you are able to give to individuals for them to experience success. Whether you're a counselor, a dentist, an interpreter, whatever your chosen field is, don't look at people as statistics. It's important that you look at the individual holistically as the human being that they are. Look at them, their background. How have they come before you? I think often what happens is we make assumptions. We may assume that someone's chosen the wrong path, or that they've chosen the wrong friends, or the wrong lifestyle. But as I stand here in front of you, having graduated university more than 20 years ago, I think I'm more mature. My kids may have a different perspective. But in all of those years, what I have seen is the impact on individuals comes from society. Society as a whole. And maybe that's because society at times hasn't recognized individuals in the equality in which they deserve. And it's unfortunate. And it's a challenge. And I want to ask you to take on that challenge and provide the best service and support that you possibly can. You as a graduating class today are moving forward and going to be taking on this challenge, I hope. Again, many chosen careers in this room today who are going to work to try and remove many significant barriers that people face. And at times, you'll come to a crossroads where you know something can be fixed, but maybe there's a policy or a systemic barrier that's in the way. So I challenge each and every one of you, as I continue to be challenged myself, to look at that boundary, explore that boundary. All of the work that you do could potentially break down a barrier, but if you don't do it, that barrier could still be standing. So throughout your life, you need to strategize. How is it best that I can support individuals or provide service to individuals to allow them to realize their true success? The government in so many ways is excellent. We are supported. They fund a number of different programs and services. But at times, politics gets in the way. And politics, at times, present more barriers, whether that's a waiting list or somebody receiving not the service that they need at the time they need it. So by being optimistic and trying to really encourage us through that system and remove those barriers. It's important to always be mindful of judgment. As you work with individuals, and the individuals that you work with, trying to support them to be as successful as possible. We have a very, very diverse community in Ontario. Many different cultures and languages. Many different spoken languages, typically. And it's up to all of us to respect the different cultures that come in front of us. And I'll ask you to do the same for those of us who are culturally deaf. I am presenting today in my first language, American Sign Language. English is my second language. I'm not checking my notes as much as I'm presenting because it's in my second language. I'm presenting in American Sign Language, which is a bona fide, natural language. So I ask you, when you move forward in your career, whomever it is that you're working with and supporting, to take on the responsibility and the accountability to provide access and meet their needs, whichever language that may be. I'm amazed at all of the work that was done today. We have a TV screen up on the balcony so that those on the platform can watch the interpreters. We have CART, which is captioning across the screen. And George Brown College has done a wonderful job at the access that you provided, and I congratulate you on that. I'm the president and CEO of the Canadian Hearing Society. I am not the first deaf president and CEO, I am the second. But I will say, it wasn't an easy feat. It wasn't an easy task to attain this role. I was met with challenges. I worked extremely hard to be able to realize success. It's not easy to climb that corporate ladder, if you will. In 20 years, the last 20 years, barriers, attitudes, assumptions have all met me along the way, and I've had to prove myself time and time again. And proving myself, as I said earlier, was to society. We have 450 graduating students today. Once you receive your diploma today, when you leave, I want you to think outside of that box. The next time you meet somebody, think of them as the human being that they are. Don't categorize them, but look at everything that they are and meet their needs. And don't just think of the way that society looks at them, but as you should. And at Canadian Hearing Society, we're very proud because we take a lot of George Brown students, or previous George Brown student graduates, as our employees, interpreters, counselors, managers. We have a lot of George Brown College alumni. So congratulations to all of them, and congratulations to all of you, and the best of luck in your future career. The Canadian Hearing Society is the largest provider of services for people who are culturally deaf, deafened, oral deaf, and hard of hearing across North America. We have 27 offices across Ontario. In the last 3 years, we have entered into partnerships with other provinces as well in selling our technical devices. I have traveled across this great country and met many deaf and hard of hearing people, and many of them would like to see more counseling services and more services in general that are accessible in their first language with a cultural understanding. So if you have that opportunity, many of you so young and at the beginning of your careers, I would encourage you to continue to volunteer with organizations, develop those skills, and just continue to build the tools that have already been given to you and contribute in your future careers. We know that generals cannot win the war without their soldiers. Am I right? Who's in the front line? That's going to be the soldiers. And that's going to be you as the new recruits to your chosen career. Moving forward on the front line, and you carry with that the reputation of George Brown College, the reputation of your professors, and all of those that have equipped you with those tools as you enter into this real world. Last night as I was getting ready for today, and I was thinking about today, I remember back when I was becoming the CHS President and CEO, they were announcing it at our AGM. And the night before that AGM, I was putting my son to bed. He's 7. He's deaf. And he said, "Dad, I'm really disappointed I can't be there tomorrow to watch you be appointed and have the announcement." Because it was my sister's wedding, he was going there and he wasn't able to attend. And he said, "Dad, you're going to be the president and CEO. So that means that anybody else who's deaf or hard of hearing is going to be able to get a job that much easier, right?" That really hit home. Even today, I start to tear up as I think of my son, who was 7 at that time, thinking about his future. And that's what I am going to ask you to do, is to help change society. Be a role model so that the younger generations can look up to you. Again, all of the studying and all of the effort and work that you've put in, can I ask, by a show of hands, how many of you pulled an all-nighter? Oh, we've even got professors. So I can imagine. I was there too, as an all-nighter studying and getting ready, but it was all worth it, right? Yes. Again, in closing, thank you for inviting me here today. I'm honored, inspired to be here and to join in your celebration. And I wish each and every one of you the best of luck. To all the faculty, president, chancellor, thank you again for inviting me to say a few words today. Thank you, good luck, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Is this on? Thank you, Chris. I know. Well, let's do this. Hello? Okay. All right. We have come to the part of today's ceremony in which we recognize outstanding scholastic achievement by our graduates. At this time, we would like to recognize the recipient of the Governor General's Academic Medal. First awarded in 1873 by the Earl of Dufferin, the Governor General's Academic Medal is one of the most prestigious awards that can be received by a student in a Canadian educational institution for exceptional academic achievement. The Collegiate Bronze Medal from the Governor General of Canada is awarded to a student in a 2- or 3-year program with the highest cumulative grade point average. This year's recipient of the Governor General's Academic Medal is Meli Guan, who is graduating from the Business Administration Accounting program in the School of Financial Services in the Center for Business. Meli will receive her award at her convocation ceremony on Wednesday, June 12th. We would also like to recognize the Board of Governors Medal. The Board of Governors Medal was established in 2007 when the first degree programs graduated from George Brown College. The medal is awarded to a full-time student in a degree program of at least 4 years duration and is awarded for academic excellence to the student with the highest cumulative grade point average. This year, the recipient of the Board of Governors Medal is Irvin G. Ford Sia, who is graduating from the Bachelor of Applied Business Hospitality Operations Management program in the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management in the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts. Irvin will receive his award at his convocation ceremony on Thursday, June 13th. This afternoon, we are proud to honor 3 graduates from the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood and the Center for Health Sciences with a Dean's Award to recognize both their high academic achievement over all semesters with the Center and their contributions to the community college. I would like to call on Dean Corey Ross to come forward to present the awards from the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood and the Center for Health Sciences. This year, the first recipient of the Dean's Award for the Center of Community Services and Early Childhood is Sylvia Wanham. Sylvia is a graduate of the American Sign Language Interpreter Program in the School of Deaf and Deafblind Studies. Sylvia, please come forward to accept your award. The second recipient of the Dean's Award for the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood is Bennett Brisland. Bennett is graduating from the Child and Youth Worker program in the School of Social and Community Services. Bennett, please come forward and accept your award. The recipient of the Dean's Award for the Center of Health Sciences is Pamela Hall. Pamela is graduating from the Activation Coordinator Gerontology program in the School of Health and Wellness. Pamela, please come forward and accept your award. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for this afternoon. Shannon Ashman is graduating from the Social Service Worker Program in the School of Social and Community Services in the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood. Shannon, would you please address the graduating class?
I didn't trip. Okay. Woo, I didn't think I'd be up so early. Anywho, Mommy, where are you? So, thank you. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, members of the Platform Party, fellow graduates, George Brown faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2013. Woo! I am privileged to be standing before you today as a graduate of the Social Service Worker Program. I have thought long and hard about what to say to you today. I've reflected on my time here at George Brown, all of the interesting conversations and colorful moments. No matter what program you're graduating from today, today marks the day that we go from students to social change agents ready to change the world. As of today, we no longer have to worry about attending classes, writing papers, or burning the midnight oil studying for exams, but we love the exams, thanks. Our time here, although brief, has been meaningful, and I'd like to say thank you to all of the educators who have stayed with us in the struggle, and thank you to all of you fellow graduates who were able to push your understanding and stay with the uncomfortable conversations. We made it. Woo! Okay. In my few years, I have learned a lot and had many mentors share their wisdom with me. I would like to take this opportunity to share with you 10 things that may be useful on your road ahead. Number 10, humble yourself and stay grounded. We are now equipped with extra tools on our work belt, but we can always learn a thing or two from a 5-year-old. So it is important to remember where you started and how that has led to the person you are today. Number 9, be kind. Be kind to yourself before all else. You deserve good things. It's going to be hard, but you need to remember you are a work in progress, so be kind. 8, ask questions. You don't know everything there is to know, which brings me back to point number 10, humble yourself. 7, let your passion guide you. Do what you do because you believe in it, because it fulfills you. This is gonna fade with time, but you need to hold on to it. 6, get creative. Opportunities and employment prospects available to us today are harder to come by than ever before. So it's important that you tap into your creativity. When one door closes, use a crowbar to open the window. And by crowbar, I mean a figurative crowbar, not trying to get anybody arrested. Please. Okay. 5, as we climb and grow in our careers, it is our responsibility to support, foster, and assist with the growth and prosperity of someone else. Our successes have been shaped by others. We may have received mentorship and support we are unaware of. Continue to circulate the support. Contrary to popular belief, there is enough room for all of us to be successful. 4, in the great words of Audre Lorde, the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house. 3, don't concern yourself with rocking the boat. The boat is already rocking. 2, I would like to remind you of number 9, be kind, not just to yourself, but to each other. Many difficulties lie ahead, and we will need to be able to call on each other. So look around at your past study partners and remember this is not a goodbye, but a see you later. We will need each other. And finally, number 1, with all of this said, my last point may be the greatest. Never lose hope. There will be many days we want to give up, but keep faith that together we can all be drops of water in the flood of change. Now, I would be remiss if I told you it's smooth sailing from here on out. For some of us, the past few years of trials and tribulations are just what lies ahead. You just need to remember to keep going. This is just the beginning. What lies ahead is beauty, pain, and the human condition. Brace yourself for breathtaking moments full of confusing realities. I say all of this to remind you the biggest injustice to ever happen to you is that you let the mess of the world dim your light. Shine bright and keep going. To my fellow grads, I look forward to our journey. May the end be joyful and the beginning be epic. To my fellow graduates, and I paraphrase Alicia Keys, we are on fire. So onward and upward. Always strive for the mountaintop as we uplift humankind together. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon, for that wonderful speech. We have now reached the formal part of our ceremony where we award credentials, the diplomas and certificates, and these become official documents of the college. I invite Chancellor Sally Horsfall-Eaton to come forward. Will the candidates please stand? Got them standing this time. Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here today have qualified in all respects for their credentials by successfully completing the curricula offered by the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood and the Center for Health Sciences at George Brown College. Faculty members have recommended that they be awarded their credential in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of George Brown College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diplomas and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the candidates not present, I request that you confer their credentials in absentia.
And I so do. Congratulations to you all.
Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, during the next part of the ceremony, we will be presenting candidates individually to Chancellor Sally Horsfall-Eaton and President Ann Sato. To show our respect to each candidate, we ask that you remain in your seats until the last candidate has received her or his credential. We also ask that you withhold your applause until all of the candidates from each program have been presented. For our candidates, upon receiving your credential, we ask that you return to your seats and enjoy the rest of the Convocation program. And just a little note, you want to follow the pink feet around, okay? Otherwise, you're going to hit the photographer, and that's going to be somewhat problematic. Okay. And once you, okay. Madam Chancellor and Madam President, I wish to present the candidates from the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood and the Center for Health Sciences so that you may confer their credentials. I will ask our announcer to come to the podium now, Patrick Kwok Chun, who is also a graduate from George Brown's Theater School.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood, School of Deaf and Deafblind Studies, the Intervenor for Deafblind Persons Program, Melinda Marie Allen, Adrian Atkins, Javier Enrique Cachero Romero, Cameron Sharik, Bethany Colleen Cleghorn, Tracy Janelle Couchman, Diana Sabrina Hamilton, Damien Corzin with honors, Aaron Lee Hamilton Loist with honors, Michelle Lorraine Majoret Tucker, Heather Christine McKinnon with honors, Taylor Megan Pratt with honors. Angela Dawn Reed. Kylie Victoria Shorer with honors. Jimmy Tilokchend. Kelsey Louise Warkentin. Stuart Andrew Wiseman with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Nicole Wu. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the American Sign Language and English Interpreter Program. Jessica Dawn Kingsbury. Raymond Irwin Kissman with honors. Kimberly Lisa McCullum. Shelley Dawn Nufshi with honors. Heather Leanne Oliver. Matthew James Short. Sylvia Maria Wanham with honors, Dean's Award winner and Dean's Medal winner. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the American Sign Language and Deaf Studies Program. Devin Timothy Bean with honors. Krista Rogue Benjamin with honors. Kimberly Bradbury with honors. Anne McCarthy Breen with honors. Danielle Veronica Dean with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Elizabeth Carr with honors. Courtney Annalyn Dixon. Katarzyna Dywanski with honors. Lisa Margot Epstein with honors. Lisa Marie Gould with honors. Alex Hanscombe. Hilary May Hatton with honors. Hanel Theodora Kaparowski with honors. Amy Lawson with honors. Kathleen Marie Lazon with honors. Kendra Lowry with honors. Lauren Malloy with honors. Morgan O'Connor with honors. Allison Ritchie with honors. Kyle Rogers. Stephanie Ann Smart. Victoria Lee Sykes with honors. Yvonne Marie Walker with honors. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Center for Community Services and Early Childhood, the School of Social and Community Services, the Community Worker Program. Hani Hussein Afra. Samad Ali Ahmadi. Jacqueline Mary Allen. Jocelyn Anisetti with honors. Yasser Badin. Olivia Sylvia. Sylvia Avilés. Abdulkadir Ahmed Bafajin. Carlos Barbosa, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Ashley Belisle. Rhonda Burnett. Tim Thomas Campbell Jennings. James Chan, with honors. Andrea Viviana Converti. Romina Patricia Cifuentes, with honors. Juliet Alberata Coleman, with honors. Barry Corbett, with honors. Shanice Elizabeth Crawford Martin. Delmi Cruz Rohel. Amina K. Cupid, with honors. Catarina de Medeiros, with honors. Peter Del Val Chavez, with honors. Tanis Star Desjarle. Dilip Kumar Dutta. Hannah Abdel Salam El Khalza, with honors. Ayesha Mohammed Farah. Allison Ford, with honors. Marsha Ann Frost, with honors. Sarah Jabrezek Breher. Kathleen Goldman, with honors. Snegha Virginia Gomez. Kathy Ann Grant, with honors. Emily Green, with honors. Muhammad Jamal Habibagahi. Rita Halder. Victoria Howe. Velma John, with honors. Mary Adriana J. Joseph, with honors. Won Ju Kim, with honors. Dana Melinda King. Sandra Mushal Kintenje. Jamil Ladha. Jessica Lederer, with honors. Zong Hong Lin. Chung Wan Lo. Elizabeth Lafort. Stephen Jason Laranger. Leah Alisun Lorenzo Faulkner, with honors. Maria Michelle Maldonado Gutierrez, with honors. Camille Cheryl Mars, with honors. Kelly Lynn Martin. Montea Janetta Maver. Charlene L. McGeechee, with honors. Shannon Laureen Miller, with honors. Jacqueline Joyce Montag. Stephanie Dawn Moulton, with honors. Kabunda Jolly Mipiana. Mantun Nyang, with honors. Kabibi Nakihimba. Nwanda Nkomo. Jorge Luis Ochoa, with honors. Ida Mary Oduho. Naomi Charlene Pacheco. Simone Patricia Palmer. Zoriana Panchuk, with honors. Bomi Park. Lorena Perez Martinez. Melisande Pittelmeyer, with honors. Jennifer Porter, with honors. Claudia Elizabeth Quintanilla. Shalima Ramkaran. Suzette Rank. Ana Paula Lopez Rodriguez, with honors. Masami Shimizu, with honors. Sophia N. Simmons, with honors. Brendan Matthew Soares, with honors. Anna Stoyanowska. Kapil Mani Subedi, with honors. O'Dane Taylor. Janelle Nicole Thomas. Anuja Vasudevan. Marsha Westfield. Dean Marcina Williams. Deanne Marcina Williams. Tiffany C. Williams. Radane Edward Wright. Regina Smith. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Child and Youth Worker Program. Lana Summer Abelson. Aaron Amoa, with honors. Julian Joseph Arcuri, with honors. David Armstrong. Claudia Andrea Becca. Irena Berlinska, with honors. Bennett Brisland, with honors, Dean's Award and Dean's Medal winner. Jalisa Desiria Binot. Melissa Ann Coote. Erica Crosby. Stephanie Amadis Cruz. Miranda Dali, with honors. Andre Edmond, with honors. Kashala Eugene, with honors. Sarah Farone. Sandra Fernandez Gagliano, with honors. Carly Ann Ferreira. Camila Andrea Gamboa. Claudia Gergen, with honors. Jacqueline Lee Golding. Corey Hamilton. Sabrine Hassan. Ashley Nicole Henry. Natasha Monique Hillocks, with honors. Alicia Indovino with honors. Andrea Hall Ishmael with honors. Nicole Karpinski. Paulina Guadalupe Kozak. Bobby Kwok with honors. Jennifer Danielle Lapointe. Lisa Lee with honors. Fiorella Melissa Maciel. Suba Manohar with honors. Sarah Sophia Nugeda Marcus. Alima Maycock with honors. Ezra Jeremiah Maled. Jaleesa Tiffany McLean. Kelly Madieros. Shanika Dawn Melanson with honors. Catherine Christine Miller with honors. Katie Milne with honors. Clement Vianney Mondiongi Ebueya. Brittany Katrina Murphy with honors. Jessica Monique Murray with honors. Emily Nishki. Jessica Obeng. Lauren Pacheco with honors. Peter Joe Lung Pang with honors. Dipti Patel with honors. Wilfred Orko Paul with honors. Tracy Angela Payne with honors. Jessica Kimberly Paz. Angela Mary Pacente. Christina Rose Platt with honors. Brooke Alexandra Reed. Jennifer Luella Reed with honors. Andrea Nicole Richards with honors. Chanel Chantel Richards. Stuart Russell Richmond. Kimberly Robello. Karina Rosario. Aisha Alexandra Rosshyman. Barbara Jean Rowe with honors. Shannon Lee Ruddy with honors. Joanna Solomon with honors. Faisal Samji. Kendra Sandy. Elise Tatiana Shermans with honors. Andrew William Scott. Jericho Selga. Jessica Shah with honors. Shuruti Sharma. Christine Chitra Surju with honors. Danielle Tibbett with honors. Mary Tyler Tracy with honors. Mandy Leanne Weber with honors. Charlene Talisa Williams. Amanda Marie Young with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Career and Work Counselor Program. Dawan Asrafan. Erica Maxine Benito with honors. Songul Boskirk with honors. Delcia Yvonne Brideau. Cinquaner Cathrijon Olarte. Sun Dirk Du with honors, Dean Medal winner. Anna Grigorenko. Barbara Leanne Harris with honors. Miki Kiyosu with honors. Katerina Malinika with honors. Carol Malone with honors. Rafia Muntasira with honors. Steve Mwamba. Maggie Ning with honors. Zubia Qureshi with honors. Sarah Nadine Rego. Ronald Douglas Shapiro with honors and Dean's Medal winner. George Warren Slade. Marianne Snow Bonner. Paula Solorzano Carrillo with honors. Rosemary Barbara Simek with honors. Crystal Eve Nat Arellano Villanueva with honors. Audrey Wong with honors. Margaret Suk Lan Wong with honors. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Behavioral Science Technology program. Nicole Louise Alphonse, with honors, Dean's Medal winner. Christine Lee Brown. Kathy Bouget. Trevor Thomas Coppins, with honors. Andrea Jean Custodio. Isabella Paulin de la Cruz. Kristen Andrea Kowalski, with honors. Erin Danielle Lewis. Hiba Malik, with honors. Caitlin Carey McKenney. Elise Nochera, with honors. David Edward Phillips, with honors. Marley Risha Piernazar, with honors. Graham Douglas Josh Reinald, with honors. Sophia Stephanie Sagas. Natalia Solazzo, with honors. Mara Vukasolovich, with honors. Tamika Alyssa Walker. Tabitha Janet Waters, with honors. Oliver Young, with honors. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Social Service Worker Program. Samina Ashekzad. Beatriz Alvarez Gomez. Katya Patricia Amaral. Cassandra Adrade. Shannon Ashman with honors. Elizabeth Mana Babaloala with honors. Jaquel Baldwin. Belinda Batista with honors. Brenda Badaimanu. Wahida Beacom. Joseph David Beldick with honors. Twilin Best. Shariar Mohammed Bouyan. Chantel Maria Bianco. Araceli Virginia Blumenfeld with honors. Brenda Boama. Michelle Brochu with honors. Christine Michelle Brown with honors. Hoa Bui. Winifred Kananura Busenji. Jia Wen Kao. Maria Caparuso. Ismenia Estela Castillo with honors. Felicia Cavalier. Gabriela Vanessa Sila with honors. Indranil Roy Chowdhury with honors. Marcia Anne-Marie Chevalier with honors. Megan Jessica Crawford. Liliana Dacunha with honors. Celine Davudi. Nicole Ashley Degovia. Caroline Alida DeClerc. Alicia D'Amatos. Robert DePriest with honors. Govinda Dungana. Katarina Alexia Dalektovich with honors. Sitting Dong. David Edmonds. Brittany Diana Faith Edwards with honors. Alicia Elmeyer. Yvonne Ishun Phillips. Katerina Alexandra Ferreira. Brittany Ann Finley. Lily Marta Flores with honors. Jessica Marie Foley. Noreen Aziz Galani. Chantel Nakita Gulcharan. Claire Catherine Graham with honors. Nicole Ariata Grant. Jennifer Gray. Jillian Haid with honors. Andrew Stephen Howell with honors. Christian Hui with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Faduma Ahmed Is with honors. Andrea Jacadis with honors. Mariama Jallo. Summer Alyssa Jennings. Chundae Jong. Helena Johnson with honors. Tracy Joseph. Raghunathan Kanagaya. Lillian Mukuhi Kangu. Kylie Shira Katz with honors. Georgiana Alicia Kelly with honors. Angela Marie Kelso with honors. Ayon Kim. Janet Lawson with honors. Mariama LeBlanc with honors. Xiao Ying Li. Benito Mundeli Mazuangani. Sarah Lee McBride with honors. Kim Lynn McCullough. Danielle Emily McNally with honors. Javoy Melville with honors. Stacy Janet Mendonça with honors. Benaz Moinzadeh with honors. Rajinder Kaur Multani with honors. Okwundili Uzoma Nwafor. Natalie Oyahan with honors. Joanne Oliveira with honors. Callista Panos. Iran Parsi. Lori Ann Partieno with honors. Cynthia Helen Peacock with honors. Charles Michael Peralta. Claydine Dania Peterkin. Von Carla Pilapil with honors. Juliana Alexandra Pizzuro with honors. Gail Poskett. David Price with honors. Kurt Edward Pullen with honors. Jessica Carol Jean Purvis with honors. Ronique Kwashi with honors. Karina Gamiero Santos with honors. Maureen Saunders with honors. Jordan Shenna. Bruce Roland Schroeder. Himanta Siwakoti with honors. Samantha Ann Louise Smith. Liliana Deborah Spasovsky with honors. Latoya Spike. Daniela Catherine Tamburi Rasso. Bryant Thompson with honors. Nicole Thompson with honors. Monique Tazares. Alyssa Marie Valancourt with honors. Melanie Vanyov Amirongen. Stephanie Ann Wag. Jillian Wayne with honors. Owen Delitiford Williams. Tess Ring Yangchen. Fnan Arifane Zegu. Jessica Zimniak. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President.
I've got it already.
Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Autism and Behavioral Science program. Judith Albitz, with honors. Nicole Aspotolakos, with honors. Laura Victoria Aversa, with honors. Ashley Blower, with honors. Sarah Butigyeg, with honors. Diana Chen, with honors. Samantha Carol Curry, with honors. Samantha Da Silva, with honors. Monica Natalie Dabrowski, with honors. Marley Ann Davenport. Nayla Da Silva. Jamie Lee Deutsch, with honors. Kathleen Victoria Farugia, with honors. Swaliha Kanji. Rahel Kiflu, with honors. Melissa Kong, with honors. Lisbeth Catherine Lascano, with honors. Rebecca Ma, with honors. Melissa A. Mansing, with honors. Shannon Alexandra McGuire, with honors. Prakash Jawahar Mehta. Sadia Ali Mohammed. Sarah Victoria Netley, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Shukai Abdirahman Noor. Martha Catalina Ochoa, with honors. Olga Panchina, with honors. Shanna Risor, with honors. Natalie Snyder, with honors. Christine Soden, with honors. Eden Nicole Sullivan. Tara Vitaliano, with honors. Laura Mary Ward, with honors. Charlene Zazzalato, with honors. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Center for Health Sciences, School of Health and Wellness, the Activation Coordinator Gerontology Program. Nicole Andrade, with honors. Chui Peng Ao, with honors. Yvonne Irina Chikasha. Kayla Rose Colonna, with honors. Catherine Jane DeCoito, with honors. Olive Dusabe, with honors. Lauren Nicole Fernandez. Lisa Francis, with honors. Maria Frere, with honors. Daniel Frolick, with honors. Sina Gabrezji. Dilip Kumar Ghosh, with honors. Patricia Sherilyn Gilbert. Anne Griffin. Faria Haji with honors. Pamela Elizabeth Hall with honors and Dean's Award winner. Amber Jordan Hayes. Courtney Ann Hayward with honors. Sun Cheong Kim with honors. Angela Lam with honors. Rachel Elise LeBlanc with honors. Ju Young Lee with honors. Jill Louise Leger with honors. Enya Flora Markson McClellan with honors. Lillian Elizabeth Martinez. Audrey Doreen May with honors. Fedric Osarfo. Lauren Parks with honors. Barbara Parma with honors. Charisse Afia Philip Mason. Chanel Alana Rogers McCarthy. John Orlane Sarsilla. Abigail Morgan Smith. Rebecca Somer with honors. Natalie Wong. Gemma Wood with honors. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Orthotic and Prosthetic Technicians Program. Roger Allen Castro. Ryan Philip Davies. Laura M. Fishbein with honors. Kyle J. Goldstein. Mitchell Von Koplowitz. Brian C. Miles with honors. Ricardo Wilfredo Palacios. Adam Rito Regley with honors. Devin Robert Sims. Savannah Sierra Sparks. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Fitness and Lifestyle Management Program. Aisha Evelyn E. Alfred. Jessica Aurora with honors. Ronald Hagen Bagsick. Janine Brown. Nicholas Benaventura. Christina Blythe Catania. Ray Cerna. Vicky Hor Ming Choi with honors. Rachel Lydia Chung with honors. Jenzurek Miles Copeland. Anne Da Silva. Ashley Elizabeth DaCosta. Marco Antonio Damonte. Alexander Nicholas Falcone. Nicholas David Fisk. Q Sik Han. Caitlin Jean Holliday with honors. Maria Koliaku. Sung Won Kwon. Alex Kar-Ming Lo with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Se Jin Lee. Shauna Louise Lloyd. Jenna Elise McLeod. Elizabeth McNeil. Laura Mayer. Nino Ocampo Melo. Nicholas Miras. Joanna Gabby Nassif. Deanna Sarah Passianotto. Kevin Mel Rabaja. Davin Ramsawak. Andrew Soares Raposo with honors. Kendra Denise Richards. Andrea St. Jules. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the 2013 graduates for their credentials from the Hearing Instrument Specialist Program. Maria Stacy Agrippidis. Vincenzo Albanese with honors. Lina Alsati. Alejandro Ives Anatado. Christine Pamela Argett. Darina Bazar with honors. Julie Annette Bingley with honors. Laura Bowman with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Reed Harold Brown. Jeffrey Scott Campbell with honors. Stephanie Joanne Coxon with honors. Jamie Dermott with honors. Jamil Hasmani. Jia Hu with honors. Lindsay Ann Tamayo Isleta Alvarez. Cindy Ju with honors. Homira Kabir. Ju Hyun Lee. Su Young Lim. Mark Christopher Mamaliti with honors. Linda Mel with honors. Min Jung Park with honors. Dahlia Elizabeth Roden. Sarah Rusum. Nicole Tonnen with honors. Tammy Tran with honors. Alan Vartanian. Mia Zhang with honors. Thank you, Madam Chancellor and Madam President.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the conferring of credentials. I now invite President Ann Sato to address the graduating class. Madam President.
Good afternoon, everyone. Home stretch, and you're winning the prize so far for most enthusiastic graduating class. Class of 2013, congratulations. I couldn't be more proud of each and every one of you. Convocation is truly my favorite part of the year, and this year is extra special, at least for me. It's the 10th year I've had the honor of presiding over our convocation ceremonies. I keep thinking, where has the time gone? And I imagine some of you may feel the same. I certainly did when just last week I watched my younger son graduate. As he walked across a stage much like this one, I was filled with a sense of pride and optimism. As parents, we want our children to be successful, but even more than that, we want them to be happy. I believe that finding a career you're passionate about is a key to that happiness. So, how do you know you found it? Psychologists sometimes talk about a mental state known as flow. You've probably experienced it before. It's that feeling you get when you're so immersed in a task that you lose track of time. Both your body and your mind are completely focused on what you're doing, and your skills are being used to their utmost. Athletes and performers often refer to it as being in the zone, but flow can happen in any career. An early childhood educator may feel that flow when a child gets it when they're teaching them something like learning how to count. As you explore your new work opportunities, I hope you'll remain attuned to those moments of perfect focus and clarity. They won't happen every day, but when they do, they're a good indication that you've found something that you love. This is important because people who are happy and fulfilled at work tend to be happier when they're not at work too. They're the people who really engage with the world around them, the volunteers, the community organizers, the people making a real difference in the lives of others. As president of George Brown, I feel a great responsibility in ensuring that we offer our students a well-rounded experience, one that encourages them to find meaningful ways to engage while providing the solid foundation they need to confidently step onto their career path. And that's why we work so closely with industry to develop and enhance our curriculum. It's why we invest in state-of-the-art learning facilities like our new waterfront campus or the game design and ESL spaces on King Street. And it's why we provide our students with real-world work experience through field education and applied research. We believe this close contact with industry will give you a leg up, helping you build the hard and soft skills employers are looking for and that will ultimately help you achieve your career goals. Class of 2013, I know that many of you have had to overcome great obstacles in order to complete your education, whether they were personal or financial. You may have juggled heavy course loads, part-time jobs, and family responsibilities, working long hours both inside the classroom and out. Today, all of that persistence pays off. With your new credentials in hand, you've proven that you have the knowledge, the skills, and most importantly, the drive to succeed. I know how good that feels. I was the first in my family to graduate from a post-secondary institution. Mind you, as the daughter of very insistent immigrants, I probably had no other choice. I know some of the families in the audience are celebrating the same milestone today, so I'd like to offer both my heartfelt congratulations and a word of warning to the graduates. Your parents will probably spend the next few weeks bragging about your graduation to everyone they see. There's no use trying to stop them. This is a big day for you and for your family. To all, to all the loved ones in the audience, parents, children, partners, other family members, and friends, I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you for believing in our graduates and for supporting them as they pursued their passions at George Brown. They couldn't have done it without you, and hopefully your support will be returned in kind when you need it. To the graduates, today you join a long legacy of distinguished George Brown alumni. They are successful CEOs, beloved community workers and nurses, top chefs, renowned performers, thriving entrepreneurs, and the list goes on. Many continue their relationship with the college throughout their lives, and I hope you'll join this proud tradition. In the future, you might consider joining a program advisory committee, hosting a student for a field placement, hiring a graduate, supporting the George Brown College Foundation, or continuing your education with us as a lifelong learner. Our door is always open to you. In the meantime, I encourage you to keep in touch with us. Don't forget to update your information at our Alumni Relations Office so you can take advantage of the many services that we have on offer, including professional development and job search assistance. Like those who came before you, you are a class of innovators and problem solvers, entrepreneurs and future leaders. This auditorium is bursting with skilled graduates about to embark on rewarding new careers, well equipped with the knowledge obtained at George Brown. Today may mark an ending, but there are many exciting beginnings ahead. New jobs, new opportunities, and new challenges. George Brown was once unfamiliar to you, but you have succeeded here just as you will succeed in your future career path. You have the drive, you have the passion, and now you have the credential. What happens next is up to you, but I hope you take a moment to commend yourself on this tremendous achievement. You should be very proud. I know I am. Congratulations.
Thank you, Madam President. Graduates, each of you here today has completed a long journey to reach this achievement. Along the way, you have had support and encouragement from people close to you, and many of your supporters are here today to celebrate with you. This is your opportunity to say thank you to the parent, child, brother, sister, partner, spouse, or friend who helped make this possible. They share in your achievement. Please join me now in recognizing them. I also invite you to join with me in expressing your thanks to your faculty and staff. I would also like to thank Deborah Ifrati, Associate Registrar, and the team from the Registrar's Office for organizing this convocation. Thank you to Joanne Anderson, who provided real-time captioning for this ceremony, to Monique Ledrew, Tara Everett, Courtney McLean, Paul Ledrew, and Laura Henry, our interpreters today, and to our announcer, Patrick Kwok-Chun. Special thanks also to the staff and students from various college departments who volunteered their services today. I would also like to thank our piper, Alex Thompson, our musicians from Lamb Chops Music and Thunder Jack, who provided the honor song. Graduates and guests, we hope that you will join us downstairs here in the Sony Center following the ceremony. We ask that you remain in the auditorium until the platform party has left the stage. I now officially declare the graduation exercises closed.